See what I'm saying? It's a lot that go down. Especially, it's very hard for me. Like, want repeated customers. You want quality work. Don't be out here playing with y'all customers. No shade, no shade, no. Alright, I think we're rolling, period. What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. As you can see by the title, I'm going to be doing the truth behind being an entrepreneur at 18. See what I'm saying? It's a lot that go down behind the scenes, y'all. Everybody be trying to be an entrepreneur and it be a lot. It's definitely not easy, okay? So we finna get into it for real. If you're not new to my channel, you know I usually don't do videos like this. Like, I don't do sit down videos, nothing like that. I never do sit down videos for real. So this is gonna be new for me, and if you are new to my channel, just know that this is new type of content for me, so bear with me, babe. I definitely had to write down half of the stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I need to put my camera up. Okay, yeah, that's better. Y'all don't mind why I have two nails on. Long story, but they just won't come off. Give y'all a little background on me though. Like, I have been running my business for like about a year successfully. Yeah, like we're really about a year. Yeah, I ain't really, since I was 17. So, or was I 16? Nah, I was no, I definitely started running my business at 16. For sure. So yeah, I've been running my business for 2 years, but I switched, kind of like switch type vibe. That's why I was kind of like thinking like, huh? But yeah, so I've been running the business for 2 years. I do press on nails, I make cases, all of that cute stuff, really cute girly stuff. Y'all need to go shop with me. And before I did press-ons, I did regular nails on people and stuff like that. So just to give y'all a little background on what I do, like, I'm not just talking. I actually does this for real. You know what I'm saying? I want to let y'all know that I definitely 110% wrote half of this stuff down, because y'all, I am not one for just reading off top. Anyways, the first thing I'm gonna be covering is coming up with content, y'all. This is super duper important. I'm gonna fall under marketing, which I don't even think I put on here now that I think about it, which is kind of insane. But yeah, coming up with content, I don't know, I just feel like when you run a business, yo, coming up with content be like the hardest part, because it's like, you know, you have to come up with content in order for people to actually see your brand or see your work. So it's just like, I feel like that's like a really hard thing, and especially it's very hard for me like to come up with content, because I just end up showing it now. It's like I be forgetting I have to be like 5 reasons why, like something like that, to really grab attention. I can't just show people my work and expect them to buy. You really gotta, when you're coming up with content, you want to show people a reason why they should be shopping with you, or why your brand is important, and so on. So that ended up always being like a really hard part for me when it comes to like coming up with content. I don't know why. So when I come up with creative content, you have to be so creative to come up with like good content. Of course you can like ride trends, which is very good. I highly suggest riding trends, like, and like making it your own type vibe. Like, say for instance, if it's a trend that has nothing to do with a brand, you ain't see nobody ever put brand names, like actually like make their brand with the sound type. You know, on TikTok they have sounds like, but I feel like definitely like I'm still like learning, coming up with content and stuff, y'all. Like I said, that's the hardest part for me so far with like running my business and stuff like that. Even though my business is still successful, but I just know my business will be 10 times successful if I just came up with more content and posted that, y'all. Because I'm literally telling you, your work can be top tier. Like, my work is top tier, but I don't always come up with content that help people, you know, really recognize and like, you know, market myself as much as I should be. But definitely a very important thing. Next thing I'm gonna be getting into, which is my number one, this is like really number one for real, good customer service, bruh. Oh my god, when I tell you, you literally have to have good customer service. I hope this light is not like too dark, because I feel like it's like half dark on my face, because you hate to work with somebody who just don't got good customer service. But I'm gonna read to y'all what I put down here, because I low-key can't think of it off the top of my head, but I can. Satisfying your customers leads to repeated customers, y'all. Y'all want repeated customers. You want repeated clients. Like, you always want, if you have good customer service, if your work is top tier, because trust me, I'm probably gonna get into this more later at the end of the video, but trust me, I have literally two people I literally love their work, but when I tell you, I couldn't even mess with you because of the way you treat your clients, especially when I've been a loyal client. You treat me like this and I'm a loyal client. So it's just like they be having bad customer service, but the work be top tier. So it's just like, it's really an important thing. You don't want people to feel like they can't trust you. Good customer service come in with like your reputation or your brand, bro. I'm telling you, like, you want people to be able to say, oh yeah, like, I'm happy I work with him or her because he always makes sure I got my stuff on time, and if he does, he always hit me up. Like, he's real trustworthy. Like, say for instance, you couldn't make it to the post office the day you said you was gonna make it to the post office, but you communicated with that with them and said, hey, I'm sorry I couldn't make it to the post office because so and so happened, I'm gonna ship them tomorrow. But you all, say for instance, that just happened one time, but before that you always kept your word, you always stayed consistent with their orders, and so they're gonna be like, okay, I understand, because this is just something that I know that they probably really had something going on, because they always ship my stuff and they always communicate with me. Communicating with your clients is such a, like, it's like the little things like that go out the way. An example of myself, because yeah, that's the best example I will be able to give. Say for instance, y'all, if anytime I'm doing nails and I feel like, okay, they send me this picture to recreate, and now I feel like I don't even got that color, like it's not even that close. Mind y'all, half of my clients don't even notice that the color is not even that close by the time I'm done, because it'd be so perfect. But I still make sure, like, hey, you know, this is a slight bit different than the color that's in the picture. Are you okay with that? You see what I'm saying? Like, I always make sure like we're on the same page. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, as much as you can communicate with your clients to make them feel like, okay, cool, they doing everything they can, then do that, because that right there would just show so much like trust. Like, you would be real trustworthy and like real credible. Like, you know, they be on their junk, they don't play around. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's how my clients feel about me, but I don't know. Yeah, let me know. I feel like good customer service either will make or break your brand, y'all. Like, y'all really need to like get into having good customer service, because I can tell you now, people just jump into businesses and think that, oh, okay, I want to do this for some money, but don't ever think about the good customer service part. Have a good reputation for your brand always. You're not gonna have a good reputation for your brand if you have horrible customer service. Like, you know, just a little example. I forgot I wrote this example down, so I kind of want to say this because this is a good one. So say for instance, your brand had one bad review of someone maybe even lying on your brand because things didn't go their way. It do be clients that just kind of like try to bring down your brand, or if like they felt that something was wrong, or you didn't ship their order on time, or I done waited 2 weeks for something that's not even that don't take 2 weeks to make, like you don't have other customers or clients to deal with, like little things like that. But anyways, if you have a brand, your customers will be able to vouch for you because they know your customer service. If I ever had a scandal like that, my customers will ride for me, y'all. I'm like, if a girl went on social media right now today and went on social media and tried to trash my brand, I just know I can post on my nail page one quick post, y'all go say what y'all gotta say about my brand. Everybody is gonna have a good opinion. I treat all my clients well. Like, I don't think there's nobody out there that really could say that I've treated them, like, you know, I always make sure they're satisfied. So I'm just saying, like, you know, if you come in with good customer service, then people will vouch for you, people will ride for you. Like you, it can't, nobody can even knock you off because your clients got you and they know how you are. You see what I'm saying? But if you have bad customer service, then they be like, oh yeah, she talked to me like that too. Oh yeah, she said she was gonna do this too. Oh, he told me he was gonna do this, because you ain't had no good customer service. Okay, and the next subject is gonna be being one person, y'all. When I say like being one person, I kind of mean like, you know, you have to do everything. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I know that people go into a brand knowing that I have to do everything, but like, do you really know what you got to do? Because it's a whole lot and you're only one person, and like, to me it just gets a little stressful, but at the same time you got to pat yourself on the back, because baby, I be handling that for real. But, and also if you work with somebody else though, if you work with a partner, this might not apply to you as much. But person, babe, you have to package the orders or ship them, put the label on them. You have to go to the post office. You have to market your brand to make sure you even get clients. And when you get clients, you have to make sure you have good customer service so you can get more clients. then you have to like put out good quality work, then you have to like the list goes on for real. Like you're just only one person, and sometimes it can get like really stressful. And I know this is where most brands like go downhill because they feel like they just can't handle all of that. Like it's a lot. Like it's a lot to handle. Like in all of that, all criteria I just listed has to be A1. So it's just like, I know sometimes it get a little stressful and stuff like that, but you even being the only person in your brand, the only person that's running it, can have definitely a lot of advantages. Like it got so many advantages. Like you're your own boss, so like that is like period. So as business owners, we tend to put a lot of stress on ourselves about running the business, but I always remind myself that I'm only one person. Like if the fact that I'm doing this junk, like, and I'm getting it out, like, you really just gotta like really be proud of yourself. Like this one right here, this one was mostly just kind of like let you know, don't ever feel discouraged because, oh, you didn't, like, you know, be hard on yourself, but like to the extent where you know, like, okay, I'm still only one person, I'm even happy that I got this done. You see what I'm saying? Like it's just a lot, and the fact that you're only one person and you're doing all of this, pat yourself on the back for real, period. Now this one right here, this is also one that can really like make or break how successful you are. It might not make or break the brand. You might still have a brand, you might still have some clients, but I bet you won't have that many clients. Okay, so y'all, this is staying on schedule, a period. Staying on schedule. Just because you own your own business and you work for yourself does not mean you can't be on schedule. Don't be out here playing with y'all customers' orders, and don't be out here playing with y'all clients. Like for real, you literally have to schedule your day off. I feel like when you are a business owner, you literally have to like schedule your days off. Like you can't just be like, oh, like say for instance, you just started your business and you're getting orders, and but you're out spending the money and going out with your friends before handling your business. Like what you should be doing is scheduling when you're packaging these orders, or scheduling when, or preparing most. Okay, so for me it's a little different because I get the money before I even do the nails, but I know I'm gonna go for more other people who, even with clients, you have to be on schedule because you got to make sure you're up and able to actually do your best and stuff like that. But I'm kind of like referring to people who have to ship out things and get the money beforehand, because for someone who's just starting out, say for instance you're trying to do beauty such as hair, nails, or makeup, you need to schedule like you're working. Like you need to schedule where you're like like you're working, even if you don't have any clients. Like say if you was to do makeup, yeah, say if you were to do makeup and you were just trying to start this business, you don't sit there and do makeup every once in a while and post your work and expect for you to have clients. What you're supposed to do is put yourself on that schedule, manifest your schedule, manifest being booked up. Like by manifesting, you can literally practice your craft every day. Like say for instance it's Monday, okay, say for instance it's Monday through Friday you want to work and you want to have the weekend off. You need to be even if you don't have no clients, this is how you get clients. You practice makeup looks. You need to be practicing makeup looks, and then on Tuesday practice a different makeup look, maybe like a cat eye or something. Like even that goes for anything like with nails or like hair. You need to be practicing braiding every day on a Monday. Like schedule like you actually working for somebody. You see what I'm saying? For example, you're trying to sell clothes, you need to be on schedule as well. Like you need to have your rough draft, like, you know, because I know people be drawing out there at work most of the times. Like you need to be finding a day, okay, Mondays I draw more, like, you know, ideas, I get in my creative space type vibe. And then days you look for manufacturers, like, or like days you communicate with your manufacturers. Like, you know, I know it's probably like more than one that you ended up communicating with, so that, you know, or search for ones or something like that. And then days you order samples, I don't know, something like that. You know, you get the idea. Basically you need to stay on the schedule, just like you also have clients already. Like you need to be on schedule. I feel like staying on schedule, like with a brand, is just very important. Like you need to treat your brand as like you're working for real. Like I really say treat your business like a job, in the sense of you actually schedule your days off and you working. Like say for instance you want to work 8 through 10 or something like that. Like with certain stuff, you want to work on your brand, or you want to ship orders, you want to get those, you want to wake up early in the morning, get those orders shipped and packed by 10, that's your work time. Boom, you're off. You have your day to chill. You repeat the same stuff tomorrow, even if it's now you got to market your brand from 8 to 10, day off, do it again. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, something like that. When it comes to being a business owner, you really have to understand you can have the best day on Tuesday and then have the driest day on Wednesday. Like, I'm telling you, say for instance you make $1,000 in a day, the next day you can make 0. Like, you see what I'm saying? And it's sometimes like, oh wow, I just made 1,000, I'm doing better. Which you are, if that's better than what you made ever before, that means you're doing good. But don't always expect, like, you know, okay, now I'm gonna make another 1,000 tomorrow. Like, and don't get discouraged the fact that you don't, like, because I know sometimes people get a high peak in their brand, and then once they feel like once they aren't getting too much like traction after, not traction but like maybe like sales or something after, or like clients, then they feel like discouraged. But I always do feel like, definitely, even from speaking from experience, I have my best days and my worst days, but most of the time it's because of something I'm doing. I'm probably not marketing enough. I know I tend to, when I get a lot of money, I get to like going down on the market, like, you know, like I feel like I done did my job and on to the next, you know. But don't be like me, and I'm working on that myself. Like, always market, y'all. Always market. And you should pretty much have like, always have like clients and always have customers a day. But if you don't feel discouraged, because you will have days like that. And if you can't accept that, do not become no business owner, for real. Ooh, okay, y'all, so I'm about to get into the last topic, y'all. I hope this is like a good video, because like I really just never did nothing like this and I'm just talking. But my last topic is notice your problems. Okay, babe, notice your problems. Okay, it's not always the client's fault, bro. Take accountability type vibe. Like, you need to learn, like, people need to learn how to take accountability. Even I had to learn to take accountability. I mean, not to say I'm never wrong, but I barely messed up, y'all. But when I do, I always make sure my client's either, like, just gotta make sure she's straight. I go in above and beyond. I be, when I mess up, like, I literally can't even like focus. Like, I be like so thrown. Like, I be like, oh my god, no way. Like, it really knocks me off. I hate even messing up with my clients, and if I do, I always make sure they end up being satisfied, because that's just supposed to do. This may fall under good community service, bitch. That's what I was about to say. This may fall under good customer service. But when you are in the wrong, fix your problems. For instance, I'm trying to give y'all an example or whatever. No shade, no shade, no shade. No shade, no shade. I am not shading anybody, and I'm also not gonna say this person's Instagram or anything like that. But you know, when you in Atlanta, you deal with Atlanta nail techs, hairstylists, lash techs, all of that. So you see what I'm saying? So for instance, this was a lash tech that I was dealing with, y'all, and I'm just gonna give y'all an example on how I feel like she could have handled the situation totally different. And this was a she didn't notice her problem, and this is what you should, this is a don't do. Okay, do not do anything like this. And just can tell, like, I thought her work was so good, but the fact that she did this, she messed up, like, you know. But I was getting my lashes done one day, and when I was on her booking site, y'all, it gave me 2 locations to pick from. I chose the one closest to my appointment. I chose the one closest to my house, like, because it was like a farther location and a closer location to my house. So of course I'm gonna choose the one closest to my house. So boom, the day of my appointment, I pull up, you know, I'm like, I'm here, you know, ready. Mind y'all, loyal client, y'all. This be the thing, like, how y'all don't snake out y'all loyal clients, bro. Like, never snake out your loyal client. But day of my appointment, I'm like, you know, I'm here, and she was like, you know, I don't see you. And I'm like, well, where you at? Like, you know, like, where you at? Because I'm here. And she was like, you know, it's the other address, and you need to check your confirmation email. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I was like, you know, maybe I make the problem. So I checked my confirmation email. Mind y'all, I was going to Miami in 2 days, so I needed my lashes done. Like, I literally needed my lashes done. So I was like, so I sent her a picture of my confirmation email that I had, and luckily I had evidence that it had that address on it. even though that didn't do anything. But I sent her the confirmation email with the address on it or whatever. So then she was like, you know, it says different things. She was like, that's weird, it doesn't do that for anybody else. I'm like, no, okay. So, and then I was like, I proceeded to say, well, can I have my deposit back, since, you know, I was already can tell, like, she couldn't do my lashes the next day. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to end up paying somebody else a next day fee, a same day fee, and you just know that'd be expensive. Like, it was probably gonna be a whole extra $50 on top of a $150 set. So I'm just like, you know, can I get my deposit back? You know, I was planning to book with her again, like, that was my girl. So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna book with her again, just not right now, y'all. And I hope people don't think that they know who I'm talking about, because I haven't went to this person in so long. So don't even be in my junk think you know some. But anyways, so I was like, you know, can I get my deposit back? And she was just kind of like, no, actually she left me on scene when I asked, can I get my deposit back? Yeah, she was like, she left me on scene. So then, y'all, I tried to text her like twice. Like, I texted her like 3 times, like, about it. Like, and it's like, you know, little $20. Like, it wasn't like nothing too like insane, but also wasn't really about the money. It was more like the principle as well. Like, I could have used the money towards my new lash appointment that I did end up making. I did end up spending a lot of money on. I could have used that money towards that, but then again, it was also like, you know, I'm a loyal client, like to you. So it was kind of like, it was weird that you even felt the need that you couldn't give me my deposit back. $20 deposit, like, you see what I'm saying? I thought you made money, why you can't give me back a $20 deposit? But so yeah, she ended up leaving me on scene. I never went to her again. If anybody asked me, you know, how is so, I'll be like, I don't know, that's an experience you need to take on your own. But it's just not my, she's not my cup of tea, like, you know, because I didn't feel like that was just like, and I know deposits be like, nah, refundable, but in that case, it was your problem. She should have refunded me, because she's the one who gave me the wrong address. Y'all have to know when it's y'all problem, like, I'm telling you. Because, and mind y'all, I was being so understanding. I'm like, I understand I'm a business owner myself, so I understand we make mistakes. I'm being literally so understanding. And she was just leaving me on scene. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But yeah though, y'all, I just wanted to let y'all know what example of don't do. When it comes to like being in a business, you want to get at least 1% better in your business every day. You don't want to backtrack and get 1% worse each day. The fact that if she would even get my deposit back, I just would have respected her 10 times more. Because first of all, I know you didn't have to do that, and she didn't. I know you didn't have to do that, but you still did, because you knew that it wasn't my problem, and you knew that I had to go book a whole another appointment because you couldn't do my lashes the next day. But anyways, so that just goes to say, don't get 1% worse, don't backtrack, get 1% better, and make sure y'all notice y'all problems within y'all brand. I'm telling you, it might be like, no, my $20, but that's you giving them $20 back, it's a blessing's gonna come. In that case, if I didn't have to go to Miami the next day, I would have rescheduled, bruh. I really would have. But even if she was like, you know, I'm sorry girl, I just can't give the deposit back, they're non-refundable, can you just reschedule and I'll give you a discount, stuff like that. Like, even that'd be me. Like, if I feel like if I feel like I did anything wrong, like, oh sorry, I cut the nails a little bit shorter than you wanted them, I'll give you a discount for your next set. That's just me. I don't know, maybe sometimes I'll be a little too lenient. I ain't gonna lie, I do have a problem with being a little too nice, but it's whatever, because it always works out in my favor, because I have loyal clients. I have clients, a lot of returning clients. Yeah, I have clients that have about over 15 sets of press on. That is a lot, I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, I'm happy that I have returning clients, and I'm happy that I ended up getting that off my chest, y'all. I'm probably gonna end up making a part 2 to this video because this is about to wrap up. This wrapped up the end of this video. I do not even know if I'm gonna end up putting this out, but I hope so because I need some content to drop. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know I drop every Thursday and Sunday, so make sure y'all go tap in. But yeah, though, I hope y'all found this video helpful, and this is just like from my point of view, y'all. I'm only 18 years old, so I got a lot to learn, and I have a lot of trials and tribulations that I've went through in my own brand. And I just want you, like, people, if like you want to start a business, I just want you to know, like, it's a lot that goes behind it. Like, it's not just, oh, I want to make some money and I feel like I could do this, so let me do it. Like, it's not that easy. But I know a lot of people who think it is, and that's like, they always end up failing. So, but yeah, I just wanted to put y'all on a little bit of game. That's my little insights or whatever. I definitely have more to talk about on it. I did want to make a part 2 to this video. That's another reason why I didn't want to spill all the tea. But part 2, I'm gonna let y'all ask me questions so I can actually give y'all some more feedback or whatever. So make sure y'all go follow my Instagram at dacamiii. All the way to the end of this video. I love you. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications for when I drop on Sunday. Mwah.